Daley over here.
Making his first appearance of the night.
Yes.
Welcome.
In my new, that's the spirit.
Poncho.
Jumper, what's it called? Blanket. It's very warm.
It's very cold in this room. Right.
We have Jo there. Jo's here too. She's on Facebook Live right now. Hopefully there is somebody watching. And yes. So we are just giving the spirit in this room the opportunity to speak to us. So if you are here, you know who we're talking about. There is a spirit we believe to be a male spirit, very dominant, that tends to sort of come and shut down any activity that we have when children talk to us. And like I said, you know, there seems to be this narrative created about you, and we just want to know how much of it is true. What is your side? If you'd like to talk about it, or if you'd like to have your say, can you give us a sign? Can you make one of the balls flash in the room?
Welcome to our watcher. We are currently sat in the dark talking to ourselves, trying to go forward in new presence.
Are you here? Are you in this room with us right now?
Come on, come forward and talk to us. Is this your room? Or are you associated or attached to the wooden pillars, the wooden beams that are here?
Who was watching? Did we have a watcher? Can you make one of the balls flash in the room, please? Can you make a loud noise if you want to talk? If you'd rather talk to one of us alone, could you give us a sign? Make a ball flash, make a noise. Daley, are you sensing anything? Yeah, it does.
Demon spirits. All spirits, Llanrumney home. You will speak to us this evening. You'll let us know you're here. This is the room that you stayed in. Tell us about that. You stayed in the room next door. Let us know. Let us hear the wall, the door. There's a few cat balls around the room. You can use them to communicate with us. There's even one attached to the pillars of this room. We know came from quite a significant shift.
Really symbolising the blue called the crow's nest. The living room you can see in from reclaiming wood from ships. Those are the two hiding from the torch. This is Tina and Daley. Yeah. What's your favourite gadget? Oh, it's not a cat ball. Okay, everyone chat that it's a cat ball. No, my favourite gadget is my senses. My own senses is obviously everything else can be debunked. But what I feel is genuine. Obviously if I felt the pressure touch of that, and I know nothing to me, there's no debunking that. So yeah, good evening to you. I believe you're Australia, aren't you? Which is probably why you're the only person online with us right now.
What are we talking about? Favourite?
Favourite gadget?
Ooh. I think you're looking for a good answer. Your own senses. I feel I sense things more than other people sometimes, so they go a bit mental.
Well, there's always that possibility.
I like the Estes Method.
Me too.
I think that's, or even like the tripwire that goes with it, to know that that has to be touched by something that isn't us, or picked up EMF that isn't us, and then it goes off. We've had good results with that, where each light has gone off one by one to show like it's someone walking alongside it.
Into the circle or around the circle.
And the Estes Method is, well, it's a radio skipping through radio waves really quickly backwards. So if you hear any actual words,
It's a miracle.
it means something's manipulated it.
Yeah.
It could be BBC Radio 1, but I don't know. So,
Yes. That's a very good answer. Just saying hi, hello to Chloe.
Oh, hi, Dolly.
Tripwire and S's. Yeah, that's what we're
Yeah.
going to set right here. So we would do it with the half circle, so it's going to be set into the circle. And then we'll go with the tripwires, as what David was referring to. So we've got that for a bit, but we're just doing some calling out in here first to see if anything wants to come through. Chloe always picks up on a really strong.
Yeah, very dominant male spirit, and he's believed to not be very nice to the young spirits in this room. And we have had activity in the past with sort of childlike behaviour and chatter and laughing, but then also lots of help me's, and it seems to be a common theme with every team, or every sort of, group that have come and investigated here. And then all of a sudden this dominant male spirit will come in and all the activity will change and stop. He's told us off in the past. So for me tonight, I mainly want to reach out to him and sort of get his story and figure out what's going on.
yeah. A lot of laughter in this room, haven't we, that's been told is not appropriate by that male spirit and needs to stop.
Yes.
We're not allowed to have fun in this room, or laugh, or be happy per se, which is really interesting. And he's very strong in what I found being in this room, very strong in terms of shutting down other spirits talking to us. Like you've said, we get the odd help me and childlike spirit coming through,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony calls you gadget girl, so I thought you might have a new gadget girl.
I do like a gadget.
And Rachel's just tuning in as well.
Oh, hi Rachel.
Being Derek.
From Tenerife. She's Tenerife?
No, she's in Cornwall.
Two very different places, Daley.
Practically the same place, isn't it?
So that's the other thing with this room is we do tend to get a spirit as well that likes to wind us up. He's told us he's various celebrities such as Darka Cora.
Shan't mention any others.
No, we won't mention any others. And we also have a spirit, whether it's the same one, I don't know, who will come through and tell us the team members' names. So the first time we came and we were getting Danny, and he genuinely thought I was winding him up. Last time we had Matt's name come through. Apparently tonight they've had Ian's name come through. So it's like sort of every time we visit, there's a team member that gets called through on the Estes Method multiple times. And, you know, as a...
Rachel says she's in the caravan.
and as a team, we're not going to purposely do it to wind each other up when we're actually investigating. In downtime, obviously, we're wind-ups, but we wouldn't do, you know, fake anything on the Estes just for a joke.
But not just the Estes, when we talk about the activity we've had in this room, the very first time I sat in this room, I said I felt there was people clawing on this side of the door, and I felt that there was some form of fire in this room, and that those people were locked in. I know I was going to say owners, but the working people of the building have said there's rumours of that, isn't there? Not fully confirmed, because I suppose.
Well, as in today's world, being a lot longer than the
I suppose it's something that history never will be, but they said there are quite a few rumours of that. And it's not just, it wasn't just that sort of first thing we had with fire, was that we've had a few other mentions.
Yeah.
Fire and people being locked in here, what's that happened?
Yeah, there's a lot of mention of fire here, but there's nothing sort of in the history that just says, yes, there was a fire.
Very interesting room.
Maybe one of us should have a go on the Estes Method, seeing as we've talked so much about it. Who wants to wear the headphones?
Really, it's been nominated. Come on down.
It's quite soothing, actually.
No, I find it the opposite.
I find it gives me a headache, but
It messes with my autism.
Maybe that's the issue. You've got autism, and I've got ADHD. So in my head, it's soothing because it just stops all the noises.
it's white
in my
noise.
It stops all the voices in my head. There you go. Not too bad.
Okay, so for anybody that doesn't know what the Estes Method is, as Daley mentioned, that's okay. As Daley mentioned, it is a radio that has been altered to scan through the radio frequencies really fast. So when you're listening to the headphones, it'll sound like shh. It's too fast for sort of full words to come through. So we're listening out for anything longer than one syllable.
Just realised as well, I forgot to spin the camera and smell the motors.
That's okay.
So it's just that one. It's not there. It's that way. Right. And then that's the volume over there, the bottom one.
There we go. So yeah, so anything longer than one syllable, we're sort of taking notice of, as it's scanning too fast for that to then be the radio coming through. Daley's job is to listen to the radio with headphones and a blindfold. The sensory deprivation just sort of helps tune in and listen to the words better, because it can be quite difficult sometimes. And then mine and Joe's job is just to ask questions, and we're going to see if Daley's responses make sense to the questions we've asked.
Rachel says, feed into the lions.
Yeah, it's a good idea, Rachel. We'll do that after this.
The last time I did this, I did get tapped on the shoulder and I left, so just pre-warning, as in like to end it, and no one was near me.
Oh.
So,
Well, we'll just leave you here this time.
well, please don't do that.
Hang on, one next over.
Okay, so he's got the headphones on. Should we leave?
Can you talk a second just so we make sure I can't hear you?
Yeah.
I'm talking. Can you hear me?
Can you talk a second? So
Yeah, I'm talking. He's such a wind-up.
Sorry team, I'm going under. I'm joining you in Australia.
She's gone.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she got bored of our investigation.
That's fair.
I'll go a little bit louder. There's a button.
Should we just,
There it is.
should we just leave him?
We'd love to, but we've got to be back up to swim so we can have it in. We can't see it.
Oh, yeah. But then he'd feel us walking around him, wouldn't he?
Leave. Wow, that was quick.
Okay. Is it briefly?
Are we talking to the person that I've been calling out for? To the man? We don't know your name, sorry. Maybe you could come and tell us your name?
Pussies.
He's got my number. Are you talking about us?
Are we talking to the male spirit that everybody sort of sees as a villain here?
Before.
Before? Before what?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Can you tell us who we're talking to?
Rachel's laughing. What are you laughing at, Rachel?
You.
Oh,
So we're talking to us?
Mister.
Mr. Who? What's your name?
This.
it's really bizarre, right? Because I'm going to move the phones on the table. And it's almost as if it's like zooming in on him.
Like it's struggling to focus, is it? Yeah.
And we're going down there.
Huh.
Can you see that on the live page? It's not in it now, but it was pulsating a minute ago. And there's a...
Wow, I just had a full sentence come through. Like that was really clear. Is there anything you can do? That was really clear, full sentence. Is there anything you can do?
In what way? In how we could help you? Is that what you mean? Is there anything we could do to help? If you tell us what you need us to do, then
Hi.
Hi.
hello.
Are we speaking to the children?
Child's voice that I was.
Yeah. Hi. Can you tell us your name? Can you tell me how old you are?
Hugh.
Yeah, so they said she saw something to his left.
Okay.
They said they can see dust, but they said we can look on the right.
So I keep seeing like on the night vision camera there's like dust or bugs or something, dust
Yeah.
I imagine, going from left to right.
It's Hugh.
Okay, we've had Hugh twice. Is that your name? Is your name Hugh? How old are you, Hugh?
Hugh.
Okay. 3 Hughs.
Hi, Hugh.
Hi.
Coming through and talking to us.
How old are you?
A boy.
Yeah. Is this your room? Do you stay here?
Good.
With saw something to his left and mist and pulsing. Well, so I said that the camera seems to be pulsing. It's not doing it right now.
Yeah.
And that moving it is the reason why it should be.
Yeah. Hugh, is there anyone else in this room with you?
There's others.